Good morning. It's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesign.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. So, did you click it? I'm tired of asking, I'm just saying. Okay. I have my coffee. I got my project idea for today. So, I don't have a lot of time today, so our project is going to be muy little. The kiddo needs to go get her retainer today, so I have to leave in just a little bit. But I do have enough time to finish one small project. And yesterday I did a thrift haul, and it was, I said that, walls and smalls, y'alls, like, right? It's how we make money. A lot of times what you're selling are artwork and small things for people's homes, not necessarily paying your rent on furniture. So I have a bunch of like free floating art. Let me show you. Hang on. So who remembers I picked these up? There was like a whole package of these at a thrift store, like a whole envelope full of little artwork like this that will be great for the shop. Why did I just get a headache? Ow. Anyway, all right. Interesting. Okay. I think when I reached to grab the artwork, I may have pinched a nerve and it's just like suddenly shot up into my head. Anyway, I need to frame them. And I knew I had a butt ton of frames from when I first started doing this. Like I was painting frame after frame after frame after frame after frame. And I was selling frame. And then for some reason, like it dried up, right? And people weren't buying their empty frames for pictures anymore. And I still have a lot of empty frames that'll probably get repurposed now and actually hang art. And one of the frames was in that box over there. See that white box right there? You can see it, that white box. I'm starting to go through that box. There's a lot of glass from frames in there. So I would pick up like 5x7 glass if it was available places. And so there's a lot of like free floating glass in there. So I gotta be really careful sticking my hand in there. But there's some other projects in there and we're going to work our way through that box. And then eventually I'm going to figure out what's in that mystery box over there that you all are like, go open the box. I will. I'm not in the mood right now. I have a headache. I don't know why I have a headache. Ow. Anyway. This is the one I pulled out of that box. So it is a hanger one. Just a gold frame. It was probably a certificate frame at one time. Let's be honest. It was probably hanging in somebody's office. It was $1.29 at a thrift store. I doubt I paid $1.29 for it. It was probably a sale day. You know how I roll. But this is one of the first thrift pieces I ever purchased for business. I know because it's from Treasure Chest, and that's when I used to work over there. I don't work there anymore, and I never get over there, rarely. It's like once a year now I get over to Treasure Chest. Sad, because it's a great store. Great store off Highway 8. And if you guys want to look it up when you come to Minnesota, Treasure Chest. Yeah. But it's a good frame. I mean, it's got a texture here, like a faux wooden thing. I just don't want it to be gold. And I think if I'm going to put art like this in it, and you can see it's like the perfect size. Although, is the gold good? What? No. No, we don't love the gold, do we? No. I want to make it white. I'm going to stick with my original thought, which was to make it white. Ew. Okay, so somebody pulled the staples out and then did the nail repair. Y'all, that don't work. Is it that hard to get a staple gun in there? No. Plus, they make little points, glazing points and crap like that you can put in there. But anyway, my head hurts suddenly. Oh, y'all. I'm going to pull the glass out here and set it somewhere safe because I am not a responsible adult. I have been known to shatter glass and cut myself. This is a nice piece of glass. Y'all, that's thick for a frame. This was a nice frame back in the day. Now you get that glass that's so freaking flimsy. Where am I going to put this? Okay, don't cut yourself. I had a piece of glass that was laying down flat like that at one point, and I reached across and it cut my arm open. Oh, I'm still traumatized by that. So in my mind, I'm like, don't do that. Don't lay it flat. Don't lay it flat. It needs to be sanded. We need to still give this a good sanding. It's going to need to be cleaned because it has been literally collecting dust in that box for close to 8 years, 9 years. It's been a while. It's been a hot second, guys. What? As soon as you take the glass out, something's going to happen, right? This is going to be a quick project. Evidently not. Old stuff. Just my glue bot. Which makes pushing this glue out so much easier. Like if you have any kind of difficulties with your hands, arthritis, things like that. I have some grip issues myself. Strength issues in my hand. So the glue bot helps because you know how the wood glue is so hard to freaking get out? Absolutely love my glue bot. All right, I got my trusty off-white mixed up. When this stuff's gone, I paid 50 cents for this, and it has done so many projects, but when it's gone, I'm going to be sad. And we are going to just go in. So this has been sanded, cleaned up, and repaired. Got it glued up in the corners now. I went around the back of this and glued it as well, just to make sure that there was plenty of glue in there. And then I used a hair dryer on it to speed it up. Speed it up. Running out of time. I am going to glaze this because look at all this detail that's getting covered up, right? Like the texture and all that stuff. I just want it to look more appropriate to the painting. So instead of the aged glaze this time, probably going to use the smoke because the grays in the picture. I am going to do a little test section just to be sure I like it because so far the smoke has not been my favorite. So now we're at paint. All right, I've got the smoke glaze, and the difference is that the aged glaze has a very brown base to it, and the smoke glaze has a very blue base to it. It's a gray, black gray, whatever. It's a gray, and the picture is very gray with whites, so this will work out better. I ran out of paper towels, so this is just a wet napkin from my decoupage napkin collection. And I am going to just not liberally because I'm not a fan of the smoke. I'm going to lightly put it in here. I want the texture of this bark area in here, but not necessarily the whole thing covered. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put it on the bark area to get that texture to come through. I'm going to be more intentional about this. Well, where I put it. Yep, I think I'm happy with that. You can absolutely see the bark detail, maybe a little darker in some spots here. And I also removed the hardware, so that's what was blowing around on here. I think I lost the nail because the hanger was in landscape mode and my picture is in portrait mode. So I'm going to have to replace the hanger before I get the glass in there because I don't want to be hammering on this with glass in it. So let me let this dry for a minute. All right, I got to hang a hanger, and I don't have 4 hands. I don't know about you. So I'm taping it in place where I want it, and then I'm going to use needle nose pliers to hold it because they're teeny tiny little nails, and they're 2 different colors at that. So this will keep you from hurting your fingers, and it's hella convenient. All right, we're not coming through the other side. That's good news. I may have to make repairs to the paint. That's bad news. You know what? Painter's tape. It's useful. I gotta make a repair. I'm not gonna cuss. 2 repairs. Repaired. I'm annoyed. It's not cured. That's why it was so easy to destroy. All right, it's clean. And the hardest part was, of course, removing the adhesive. The tape had been on there a long time. That's going to look great. That's going to look great. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. It didn't shrink. Don't tell me my repairs have now suddenly made the glass not want to fit right. That's exactly what happened. I was just about to get ugly. Okay. I have to put a few more staples in here, but oh, I'm so happy with it, you guys. It looks so good. All right, I'm going to have to wait for my husband to wake up to go out and get my stapler. I'm not allowed in the shop any that week. Good with that. But it is great. I'm happy with it. So there were several other prints. Some of them were botanicals and stuff like that. So we'll have to figure out, like, I'll find in my collection what frames will work with what. But this one now has a new home. And that's my doom pile project for the day, y'all. This is it. Because I gotta go get the little one a retainer. But it was fun though. I got it done in time. Now I can eat something real quick and go. And that's everything. Thanks for watching. Happy junkin'. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.